everyone. So I thought I would pop in real quick. I'm going to release some of these puppy designs, and I don't have a written tutorial yet. I will, but I wanted to get some of these out today. So this is a little quicker and it might be a little easier for you to understand if I do a quick video format. So I started with, I'm going to have this up later. It is a Peef puppy bag tag. And it's kind of hard to catch on camera, but it's got a cool like puff design. So it's kind of raised here around the edges. So it's not super thick. And as you can see the way I have it, you actually don't see the foam on the inside of it. So you don't have to worry about that. If you've got different colors, it's totally fine. You will not see it on the outside. What I use is this 2mm thick puppy foam that I got from All Stitch, and I'll link that too. I like this one because it's inexpensive. It's $1.99 for a 12 by 18 inch sheet, and I looked at like the Selkie, who also makes it, but their stuff is like, it's like $13 for like a 3 6x9 sheets. It's kind of crazy. So this is what I use. It was cheap. I like All Stitch. It works well because part of this design, you want to make sure that the foam that you're using will tear away from the stitches. So it's not quite the same as an applique because you're actually going to tear this away. But I have had some people say that they've used craft foam in a pinch. I actually have some craft foam coming today from Amazon, so I will try that too and report back. Somebody else mentioned they use the brand EVA, and it's a craft foam, and they've used it a lot. I think she said she got that at Hobby Lobby, but I also saw that on Amazon too, and it was definitely a cheaper option than the Selkie, which was kind of outrageous. So I would kind of skip the Selkie just because it's just too expensive for what it is. So anyways, just to kind of walk you through step by step with this, we're not going to run the whole thing together because that seems kind of unnecessary and long. But what I did was I stitched out a design from like start to finish. So like pretty much any design that's going to go on vinyl, you are going to do your placement directly on your stabilizer. I am using cutaway stabilizer. I would recommend that for these designs only because you're going to be pulling and tearing this up, and you don't want to actually tear your stabilizer in the process. That would not be a good time for anybody. So cutaway on this. This is just, I think, a 2-ounce cutaway, but I don't think it really matters that much. Just use what's best for that design, but cutaway for sure. So step 1 is going to be your design right on your stabilizer, the placement stitches. Step 2, you're going to take your puff foam and you're going to lay it right over your placement stitches, and you're going to run a step to tack down this the foam. Ignore that because I couldn't follow my own directions and I had to pull out some stitches, but thus I jumped ahead too far. So then you're going to run that step. It's going to tack down your foam here on your design. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to actually pull this foam away. So I found the easiest way to do it is to cut like a little snip, kind of getting into it. I probably should cut it a little bit farther too, but it is what it is. We'll go with that. I found the easiest way to do this is to kind of hold on the inside of the stitches to kind of support them. And then you're just going to kind of pull towards them like you're whipping, like, you know, one of those perforated like cardboard things like lottery tickets or coupons or whatever. So you're just going to hold down close to it, pull it towards the design, just go slow. And what you're going to find as you go is you're going to have a couple pieces that may stick out a little bit. Like here, I kind of went off a little bit. Once you've ripped this all away, just go through with your applique scissors and just clean up any areas maybe that are sticking out. So I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the way I have the stitching for the puffy foam is it's all inside that outline. So basically you're just going to catch and make sure that any foam, even if you just snip some up later, is going to be inside that line of stitching there, because that's your actual final outline. So that keeps that from the foam showing on your final design. So once you've torn all of this away, your next step will be to go on to the design portion of it. So that would be placing down your vinyl and then running all the steps for it. So for this little Pete bunny, is honestly, it's just the little eyeballs and little nose, mouth, whatever that is. Put your vinyl down, run that, okay? And then you're ready to add, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're good. So then you're ready to add your backing to this. So once you've gotten this step done, your last step is going to be adding the backing. So make sure that you flip your hoop over. You're gonna tape down your vinyl, which I don't have another piece cut out, but you would tape it down here, and then you would just put it back on your machine and stitch all the way around this. And then that's it, you're done. So they're pretty quick, they're pretty easy. It's a little bit of a learning curve, I think, getting this puffy foam to tear the way that you want it to. I've kind of gotten better as I've gotten along. But yeah, you just want to make sure that you're holding it down. Keep your finger towards the inside of the stitches just to support them, and just rip. That's pretty much it. Gets a little trickier in smaller spots. Again, just use your scissors, kind of cut in there so you've got an area to kind of pull it away. And any areas that you don't think are clean enough, just go in and clean up with your applique scissors. So that's it. You end up with this. It's fun. It's puffy. You can use 2mm, 3mm foam. I don't think it really makes that big of a difference. But that's it. They're pretty quick. They're really quick stitch outs, actually. The hardest part, the longest part, is just pulling away that puffy foam, and that gets easier the more you do it. So, like anything else. All right, have a great day, y'all.